Hello, it's Pastor Carnell here at Immanuel Lutheran Church. It's Thursday afternoon, and I wanted to tune in with everyone and just give a few announcements and updates about our church and about planning for upcoming worship services and other activities. The Board of Elders had a socially distanced meeting in my backyard a few days ago, and Pastor Dahl and I have been talking every day, and we've been coming up with plans to begin in-person worship and other activities once again as soon as we believe it is safe and it is advisable to do that. It might very well happen that we have to have smaller groups at first, groups of 50, groups of 100. In that case, we'd probably add another worship service, have certain pews that are blocked off with tape to make sure everyone is sitting apart. And there's a whole lot of other details that we've discussed that I won't get into now, but suffice it to say, when everything is kind of lifted and becomes normal again, we'll be ready to start doing in-person word and sacrament ministry again, and we cannot wait for that. During this whole COVID thing, we've also been thinking about some other ideas and planning some other events for this summer. And I just want to share a few of these with you. The first actually is happening right now, except only I am here. And what that is called Thursday Reading Room. And Thursday Reading Room is going to be a 2-hour period every Thursday afternoon from 1 to 3, where I will be at our church library with the door open. I'll be reading a book, and anyone who wants can come in, have a conversation with me. We can talk about theology. I can help you find a book. If you have a book you want to read, you can come in here and I'll have coffee or tea and we can sit here and read together. And as many people as many people that we can fit into this library then are free to come. So I'd say about up to 15 people. That would be pretty amazing. But Thursday Reading Room is from 1 to 3 p.m. We're going to kick that off as soon as the church opens back up. The other idea is our book club at Immanuel. We want to start opening that up to community members more. There aren't many book clubs in our area. There aren't many book clubs in Fairmont. And the idea of this book club is to have an open community, an open place where anyone can come and where we discuss serious issues and matters through the medium of fiction. We have read so many great works of fiction over the last year and a half, and we're still going strong. So we'd like to kind of expand our book club vision, start getting more people involved, open it up to more members of our community, and see where it goes from there. I would be so delighted if we had too many people and we had to start 2 book clubs, or we maybe met in one big room and then split apart into small groups. I want to see something like that happen as soon as we lift this and get back into it. And if you're anything like me, during this whole quarantine, you've probably been reading like way more than usual. I know I have, and my wife Lisa, and my daughter, we have all been reading books constantly. And I hope that will still continue, that pattern of reading will continue after this is all lifted. The other idea that we've been throwing together is a spring cleaning day. So the men's club and I kind of cooked this up about 6 months ago, but we realized that we have a bunch of wonderful rooms downstairs, like the old Sunday school office, which is now filled with costumes, and also backstage on the on the west end of the fellowship hall, that stage there that's filled with old sets and lumber and fair booth items. And we want to have a spring cleaning day when our church is, back open. Families and people can come here and we are going to clean. There's so much stuff we have to go through. And if we opened up those spaces, we have some ideas for what to do. We'd like to turn the old Sunday school office into kind of an adult youth room. You know how our youth room has foosball and ping pong and pool and all this other cool stuff. We'd like to add some couches to that room and have a kind of an adult space where adult small groups can gather, including men's club and women of Immanuel. Just a comfortable, fun place. The backstage, then we'd like to clean out and turn that possibly into another classroom. and a classroom that we could use then for more learning communities at Immanuel. I have some crazy ideas in my head about starting maybe new Bible studies, maybe a new learning language learning group where we would get together and maybe even study something like Latin, New Testament Greek. I don't know. If you're interested at all in any of these things, please reach out to me. Drop me a line at pastorcarnell@yahoo.com. All right, and also stay tuned for more Bible study content and worship content on our website, which is immanuel-fairmont.org, and our blog, which is lakeshoretheology.blogspot.com. If you've read something interesting, an interesting book, I would love to hear from you too. So shoot me a text, send me an email. If you have any ideas for expanding our book club, for a learning community, for a small group, for anything, drop me a line. So thanks a lot, and I hope this finds you well on this kind of cool but beautiful spring day. God's peace to you.